Hey everyone, in this video you will learn how you can create events in Google Calendar directly and automatically from your Microsoft Excel sheet. And you can do this just by connecting Microsoft Excel as the trigger application and Google Calendar as the action application in a workflow of our automation tool which is called Pabbly Connect, such that as and when you are going to add the events details or the data in a row here in Excel sheet, the same event will be created in Google Calendar automatically, and you can set up this automation without any coding very easily. Let me show you how. So guys, this is the landing page of Pabbly Connect and we have pasted the same link in the description. From here you can set up your free Pabbly Connect account by clicking on the sign up free button, and you will get free automation tasks to test and set up your automation. So you can sign up right now and then log in to reach here on the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. And guys, here you have to click on this create workflow button to create a workflow, and here you can give a name to your workflow as well. So I am giving the name here as Google Calendar events from MS Excel or Microsoft Excel. Right, so after giving the name, just click on create button and you can see workflow page started loading up here. And this is the trigger and action modules, guys. So in the trigger, we are going to connect Microsoft Excel and that is going to trigger this workflow. Okay, so the trigger is that event which is going to trigger or start this workflow, and action would make Pabbly Connect perform any action. So it is saying do this. All right, so in action, we are going to connect Google Calendar. So from here, search for Microsoft Excel. Here it is. And the trigger event would be new row in worksheet. This will be the trigger event. That means whenever you are going to add a new row in your worksheet, the workflow is going to trigger and start running. And what it will do, it will create an event in Google Calendar. So search for Google Calendar here in this actions tab. Here it is. And the action event would be to create an event. Okay, right. Now guys, it is time to connect Microsoft Excel here. So just click on connect button and from here select add new connection, then click on connect with Microsoft Excel. All right, so it will redirect to you on this window where it will ask to give Pabbly Connect some access. Just click on yes here and you can see we are getting connected. The authorization is successful and it is started showing connected. Okay, and here it will show you the list of all the workbooks that you have created. So I have created many workbooks which are saved here in my OneDrive account actually. Okay, and this is a live worksheet. Let me show you. This is a live worksheet named as Google Calendar Events. Here I am adding the details of the event like this: the event title, description, the email of any guest who is going to attend this event, the name of the guest, the date and time of the event. Okay, so here first of all we need to select the workbook's name, which is Google Calendar Events. So it will show you the list. From here search for your sheet name, workbook's name, and select it. And you can see the sheet's name got auto selected because we have only one sheet here named as sheet 1. Okay, right. Now click on save and send test request, and the data that you have entered here will be fetched in your workflow as the test data to set up this automation. Okay, so click on save and send test request. And here you can see we got the data captured in this response section, and here it is showing the data as follow-up meet, which is the title, and this is the description of the event, this is the guest email ID, guest name, the date of the event, and the time of the event. So the data got fetched here. Now guys, with the help of this data, we are going to create an event here in Google Calendar. For that you need to connect. Click on connect here, and here from here select add new connection, then click on connect with Google Calendar. From here you have to select that Google account by which you have created that calendar. Okay, then you have to provide some additional access to Pabbly Connect. So click on continue here. That is completely safe. Okay, and you can see the authorization is successful and we are connected. And here it is asking for the calendar's name. So guys, let me show you my calendar. this is my Google Calendar, and here you can see these are all the calendars I have created. Right now I'm using this calendar named as webinar. Okay, so I'm going to select this calendar's name from here, and here you can see it is asking the title, the description, the location, the start date time, and the end date time, and the time zone of the calendar events. Okay, so guys, we have all the data, but you can see here in the start date time field, it is asking the start date and time of the calendar in this of the event in this format, you can see. Okay, so we have the date here in this format. We have dates and time separated. So we are going to convert this format into the standard format that it is asking. Then we are going to fill the data here and map the data here. So to convert this date and time, we are going to use some features of Pabbly Connect. So just click here on this plus icon in between the steps, and another action step will open up. From here, I'm going to search for date time formatter feature of Pabbly. Just click here on date time formatter. And what I'm going to do now is select the action event as format date only. So we are going to change the format of the date that we have received here into the required format. So just click on connect here. So here you can see it is asking for the date that you want to change the format of, and here you can select the format in which you have the date already, and from here you can select the format in which you want to convert the date. Okay, so guys, here we have received the date and the time. So I'm going to map both of these things here in the date field. So to map the data, you just have to click here, and it will show you the previous step in the drop down like this, and you can just click here and you can see the data that you have received in the previous step. From here, I'm going to map the date first and also the time. Okay, and here from format, I'm going to choose the format is, you can see, YYMMDD and then time. This is the format we have. So you can select this format from here, YYMMDD, and a space in between, then hours, minutes, and seconds. Okay, select this one. And now in which format you want to convert? We want to convert in this format, YYMMDD, a T in between, then hours, minutes, and seconds. Okay, so select this format from here, YYMMDD, a T in between, hours, minutes, and seconds. Okay, then click on save and send test request. And here you can see, guys, in this result we got the changed format. Now it is showing the T in between and it is converted 15. Okay, previously we have 3 p.m. and remember to provide this space here because this is the format we have selected with a space here. Okay, so it got converted here like this into 24 hours time format, so it is showing 15 here. All right, but guys, this is the starting date and time. We also need to have the end date time also for the event. So let's say that this event is for 1 hour. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to add 1 hour to this date and time. Okay, for that to happen, just click here on this plus icon, and from this actions tab, search for date time formatter again, and then in the action event we have this option, you can see add/subtract time. So with the help of this, we can add 1 hour to this time. Okay, so just click on connect, and here it is asking to enter the date. So I'm going to enter the date. You can see that format is given here, and we have this date in this format only. So I'm just going to map this result table here from the previous step, and in the expressions I'm going to use these expressions. You can see plus 8 hours minus 1 day. So I'm just going to put here plus 1 space plus 1 hours. Okay, and the select format is this one with a T in between. Okay, from format is also the same with a T in between. Okay, now click on save and send test request, and here we got the date in the changed format, and this is the date and time, or this is the end date and time of the event. Okay, now guys, you can see we can map the data here, and the data we have here is in Indian Standard Time format, but in Google Calendar you have to put the date and time in UTC, that is Universally Coordinated Time format. So the last thing we are going to do here is to change the time zone of this time. Okay, so to change the time zone, just click here on this plus icon, and from this another actions tab, search for date time formatter one more time. Okay, and here in the action event I'm going to select this format time zone only, then click on connect, and here it is asking for the date. So first of all I am going to change the time zone of the start time. So you will find the start time in the second date time formatter. Okay, from format is this one only, from time zone is Asia Kolkata, my time zone is Asia Kolkata, you have to select yours, and then you have to convert this to UTC format. So in two time zone, select UTC format, then click on save and send test request. All right, so this is the final result of the start date time, and you have to do it one more time. You have to add one more action step, and here we are going to change the format of end date time. So the steps are similar, just choose this format time zone only, click on connect, and here it is asking the date. Now we are going to use this third step to get the end date time, because we have added one more hour to the start date time by this step. You can see the add subtract time step. From here you have to select this result, and here select the format, which is this only. Okay, this format is same. Time zone was Asia Kolkata, and now I want to convert this into UTC or Universally Coordinated Time. Just click on save and send test request, and this is the final result for end date time. Now we can map the data. So first of all, let's map the title. Okay, so when you click here, you can see it is not showing the previous steps because we have added some steps before this step. Okay, so here we need to refresh this connection with Google Calendars. So just click on connected one more time, and guys, the connection that you make here is saved in your accounts. So if you want to make the connection again with the same application, you just have to keep this existing connection option selected, and now click on save one more time, and you will be connected again without giving the access like this. Okay, so we are connected, and now when you click here on this title field, it will show you all the previous steps, and from this first step, map the title of the event. From the first step, from the trigger only, map the description, and we do not have any location details. This is not compulsory thing, you can leave it blank. Now you can see it is asking start date time. So from this fourth number date time formatter step, I am going to map the start date time, because here only we got the final result like this. And for the end date time, use the last date time formatter step. Here it is. Select the time zone as UTC only. Okay, and visibility of the event, you can select private or public. I'm making it public. If you have guest, yes, we have guest, and you can map the email ID of the guest here in this guest field. Okay, this is not a recurring event, so this is a one-time event, so you can leave this field blank, or if it is a recurring event, you can use this recurrence tool and see how the recurrence rule you can apply here. Now you can check your connection with Google Calendar. Here you can see this is 27th. Okay, and let me just delete this already created event. Okay, now my calendar is blank, and here you can see the date of my event is 27th. So let me click on save and send test request and see if we got a new event created on this date only. You can see this is the response we have received. Let's check in Google Calendar, and let me refresh the calendar here. And guys, here you can see we got a new event created in the webinar calendar, and you can see the calendar details. This is a follow-up meet. This is the description. This is regarding the follow-up for a recent purchase of the product. This is the guest email ID, and you can see the time 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. and you can check the details. These are the same details we have filled here. Follow-up meet. This is the guest email. This is the guest name. the date and the time, everything is same here in the calendar event. Okay, so this is how you can create event, guys. And we are done setting up this automation, and you have to set up this automation only once, guys. After that, you do not even have to open or touch this workflow. After that, you just have to add the details of the events here in your Microsoft Excel sheet, and after 8 hours, after, or you can say in every 8 hours, whatever the details you are adding here, the calendar events will be created here automatically. Need not to do anything manually. Okay, and if you want to use this workflow, guys, you can use it, because I'm going to paste the link of this same workflow in the description, and you can clone this workflow in your own free Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation instantly. Guys, thank you so much for watching our video, and please let us know how our automation ideas are helping you in the comment section. And if you have any queries related to this application, please ask your queries from this forum link, and do check the pricing of this application from this link. And guys, we are open to ideas. If you want us that we should make videos on other aspects of your business, please do let us know in the comment section. And if you like our work, please subscribe to our channel.